Oh my gosh, hey you guys, I have been experimenting with making vegan lasagna and we're kind of tired of lasagna, so we decided to try Mexican lasagna. So here is Cooking with Miranda and vegan Mexican lasagna. Oh my gosh, hold on to your hats. We were out of raw cashews, so we used salted roasted cashews, but we've washed them about 5 times and they were also pre-soaked in hot water. You need a cup of cashews. Be sure to spill them all over the counter like I did. You're going to need some nutritional yeast. Our vegan friends and we call it Nooch. You need a tablespoon of that. You can use 2 tablespoons if you want, but I don't quite like it that much. I also used a tablespoon of taco seasoning mix. Extra firm tofu is also used in this ricotta. And in the blender, we blend up the cashews first with the nooch and the taco seasoning before adding some extra firm tofu that we have squeezed all of the water out of. And then we put it all in the blender. And this is a tedious process. You'll need to scrape this down a couple of times because it's very thick. This is what it looks like in the end. And you'll need a spatula to get it out. I needed 2. This is what it looks like. I like to use my flat wooden spatula and then my flat bottom plastic spatula to spread it. For the cashew cream sauce, we need another 2 cups this time of cashews plus 1 cup of water. And then we're going to use white wine vinegar, and you need a tablespoon of the white wine vinegar. You blend that up. While that's blending, we got the pan ready. So we used our ceramic green light pans, some Old El Paso vegetarian refried beans. We had another brand as well that we used called Rosarita. Both don't have animal lard in them. And they kind of look like this when they come out of the can. And I had a lot of fun smashing them down. Yes, that is ricotta that's on my spatula. I ended up having to use the flat bottom spatula to get the beans to spread in the pan while all of this was happening while my cashew cream was in the blender. Once I got the beans spread out, I squirted taco sauce, a layer of taco sauce on top. And if you don't have those squirt bottles, you're really missing out on life. Then I started cutting flour tortillas. A lot of folks like to use the corn tortillas. I'm not into corn tortillas, so I use the flour tortillas. It ends up coming out much juicier and messy that way, but it's still good. I like to cut them so that I've got flat edges on the pan. And then I spread a layer of the taco flavored ricotta, and that's air quote ricotta made out of cashews. And we're using reduced sodium Publix brand black beans or whatever store brand you want, but in reduced sodium, and I rinsed them thoroughly. And I ended up putting 2 cans in the first layer that I put down. Then I added some frozen corn because I'm super into corn, even though I'm not into corn tortillas. And I added that to the layer with the black beans. Then my husband helped me put the cashew cream sauce into a Ziploc bag, which is why you now see 3 cans, because that is a very tedious and difficult process on your own. And I snipped it and I poured some cashew cream on there. I also added every now and then a couple of little pieces of the Diet cheddar because I like the way it melts, and just kept sort of layering all of these things in for yummy goodness. I found through making vegan lasagna that the really best way to get the cheesiest, most delicious lasagna is to use a mixture of the vegan cheeses, including the ricotta, the cashew cream, the Diet cheddar slices, and these gourmet vegan shreds by Follow Your Heart and mozzarella. This is what the top looked like before I put it in the oven. I had some ricotta and cashew cream left. I mixed it with some taco seasoning and jalapenos for an excellent dip. And this is what it looks like out of the oven. And this is what it looks like on my plate. And I have to go because I have to eat it because it's amazing.